Hello everybody! Welcome back to Let's Play 13. I'm Dave, you may call me Modanjo.
No, his rival! Oh, I remember. They were always competing. Whatever happened?
So yeah, this is gonna be...
General Carrington hired him. That was the last time.
Carrington? Our Carrington?
I got it! Fly! His name was Jason Fly!
That's our name?
Hey, Fly! I'm out on leave tonight, so don't make me look bad while I'm out. Just because you won yesterday's exercise doesn't make you a hero around here.
Well, we just kicked this episode off with a bang! Our identity! Steve Fry! Not Phil Fry?
Steve Rowland, the man whose identity I took.
Yeah, well, we kicked this off with this. Remember, folks, this is a stealth mission, so first thing you want to do, grab that silencer, grab some more crossbow bolts, and take out the guys in the guard tower. There will always be guys in guard towers, because why would you have an empty guard tower? But yeah, that song seems to be a common theme in this game. Fun fact though, if you don't take out the guy in the guard tower, then he will yell at the guard on the ground that's singing that song, and he will tell him to shut up. I honestly could have kept that in this take, but you know, I failed so many times, and it was only amusing the first time, so you know how it is, ladies and gentlemen. You play this game over and over because you keep failing the mission, and then you just go, fuck it, I just want to do things this way. You know how that's just how it is sometimes. So other than that, you don't actually need to be stealthy for this first part. There's only one specific part that you do have to be stealthy, but god damn it, this first part does become really hard, and you will die up to assault rifle fire really quickly if you do not. There is no body armor in the stage and very few medkits, so you will want to try to remain undetected as much as you can. Thankfully, and the worst part is that there are a couple of guys who, once you kill, the door will open and a door to that shack over there will open, and more guys will pour out and start snooping around. So this part really tries to check to see how well you are with stealth. If you aren't that good, you might want to consider, I don't know, something else. You might want to consider practicing a little bit. God knows, with all my failed takes, I might as well have been practicing. But yeah, you know, thankfully, the easiest way to gather a group of enemies together is just leave bodies out in the open, and then they'll keep coming out to investigate, and then eventually you can just snipe them one at a time. I actually think I do that later on in this episode. But this office is really important. Not only is there a medkit, but there's an important document. An important document means new skills, and this new skill happens to be silent walking, which means your footsteps are now quite muffled. If you just hit regular walk, or running will leave you as quiet as you would when you're crouch walking or just walking, but walking leaves you completely silent. This allows you to just get so stealthy without it. Anyway, there's one guy here, and as long as you don't get noticed by him, you can pretty much do whatever you want with him. Just a few assault rifle blasts will do. The assault like I said, folks, all these guys carry assault rifles. They hurt, so be stealthy. It really helps against these guys. So yeah, take out your crossbow and wait for your opportunity to strike. That is pretty much the goal. That is pretty much your aim with it. Pretty much all of these areas. One thing I do want to mention: there are a lot of explosive barrels in this particular stage, and exploding barrels do not equate to stealth. I do not care what game you're playing. When things blow up, you are not being stealthy. I'm pretty sure James Bond even gets yelled at when he blows up something. See? We'll show you right here. Yep, and we just pissed off the guards. And somehow he survived, even though I can be like good 10 feet away from a grenade explosion, and that would cause me to kill me. Yeah, well, we took care of him. He didn't hit the alarm. We'll be alright for later on. Let's just make sure to go around. There's a couple of that little barracks there happens to have a couple of important items besides the obvious assault rifle dropped by that guard. So you get a med kit, you get some bolts, all nice stuff. There's some 9mm ammo behind there, and considering that our two weapon choices are crossbow and silenced 9mm, I would say you have to pick up that 9mm ammo, especially considering you can't get a kill on one headshot. The poor thing. Yeah, I for some reason do not go up for the guard tower right away, but
I ate too much chili. Which 10 of you sleeping in again? Yours. I'm gonna kill that cook.
I love the little attempts at humor, and I love the little bits of flavor. Even the spads have to worry about the cooks in the army. Well, I was never in the army, but you know. But yeah, I decided to... Anyway, I ended up killing him first because all my various run-throughs, he always gave me trouble. Anyway, since we happen to be near the tents, this is the part where you absolutely have to remain hidden. Hide bodies where you can, and make sure and take out the guards in the guard tower, as always, and try not to get spotted. And if you do get spotted, kill them before they hit the alarm. That is probably the key thing right here. There's like 4 guys in this area. There's 3 guys on the ground, if I recall correctly, 1 in the guard towers, and 1 in a security office watching security camera footage. He is perfectly still, easy to pick off, but if you get spotted by a camera, he is standing right next to an alarm and will hit it. So you really want to be careful of that. As far as I'm aware, though, there's 1 camera in the guard tower, so try to be aware of that, and there's also another camera, I'm not quite sure where. You can actually check the camera footage to get an idea where, but it's never guaranteed. But I can never easily puzzle out that. I mean, I showed you in the earlier levels just how to do that. That actually is just something that you can do. So, thankfully, I've had weird instances with this. If you miss, sometimes they'll notice a crossbow fling by their ears, sometimes they won't. But, you know, it's really all a matter of just trying to get it right, trying to aim carefully. But yeah, that's all 4 guys on the ground dealt with. I said 4, right? Yeah, there's 4. Let's see. Yep. No, it was 3. I think. I lost count. But anyway, that's the 3 on the ground, the 1 in the guard tower, and now we just have to deal with the guy watching the security cam footage, because, you know, why not? And he's like I said, overall, he is an easy target. He just stands there, just watching cameras. I would hate to be a security guard, come to think of it. I mean, if your whole job is watching cameras, that would not only be monstrously boring, but you would really need to pay attention to your immediate surroundings and hope no one comes behind you with a knife and stabs you, like I would if I had a knife in the stage. Oh well. Just grab it. But for now, you cannot actually go into any of these bunkers, so don't even try to go into the medical tent to pick up med kits. There are none. There's also no body armor in this stage. I combed through this area with a fine-tooth comb. There is none. But yeah, grab some more 9mm ammo, another med kit, press onward.
Apparently McCall's in the same tent he used in Desert Storm. That should give you an idea of what it looks like.
Lady, I was born in '86. I do not remember Desert Storm at all. But yeah, the tent does stick out like a sore thumb, so that should be so her clue does give you something to work with. But yeah, first thing you want to do is clear out all of the guards in this area. There are 3 on the ground, and remember, and they tell you, they even give you a reminder, remember to hide the bodies. That is important. If they spot a body, they will run to an alarm. They might try to seek you out first, but their first instinct will be run to an alarm, and you will probably not be able to reach them in time. I lucked out on one take. I managed to do that. I cannot tell you how many failures I had in this one, but yeah. First thing you want to deal is with the guard that's standing in front of McCall's tent, so that's easy enough. Grab his ammo and hide the body. My preferred hiding spot is right by the guard tower. You can't get behind the guard tower, actually, though if you could, for some reason they only place sandbags on 3 sides of it. So, if you could actually get behind there, it would be the perfect spot, but if you can't, so next to it is good enough. No one seems to wander near the guard towers for some bizarre reason. I do not get that reasoning at all, but sadly, I could not find a way to take out the next 2 guys without one spotting the other, so this is pretty much what I did. I stayed my aim by just, you know, letting it sit for a bit, wait for that one guard to walk by, killed the second, like so, and then that guy will run up to the body and start looking around for someone. Yeah, the moment he stands still, I think, is the moment that he signed his death warrant. And, like always, hide the bodies. McCall is going to be having a meeting here. You do not want him to see that. I actually have hid the bodies before in, like, near the door where you walk in, but I have a feeling that would be where McCall would come from eventually, so, you know, not the best idea at all. But, yeah, again, hide the bodies right where... pardon me. Hide the bodies wherever you feel is best. Like I prefer the guard tower, again, but... And, of course, your speed is pretty reduced when you're carrying these bodies. I mean, they're 165-pound people. You try carrying 165 pounds without straining. I don't know about you, I can't. I'm a wimp. I had trouble building my computer when I have a nice custom PC built to myself, and embarrassing story, the first time I put it all together, it would not boot, and the reason was because I did not push in a RAM chip all the way in. And these are supposed to be like 0 insertion 4 sockets or something. Yeah, right. I really feel that's a misnomer. Well, but once you have disposed of all the bodies, the McCall's tent should be quite obvious, like it's well aged. So with that, just walk in, and there should be and right there, if you're going through the back door, you can grab a medkit and an important document, and that important document gives you the sniper skill, which is really nice. That little thing they put in to kind of make the multiplayer quite not a little more challenging for snipers, that's gone. You can quick scope in single player now, so take advantage of that sucker. You don't even...
Plant the bug behind the intercom.
Yeah, this is the part that tripped me up my first time, because, you know, it's instinct. You see dudes and you want to shoot them, but that is not the smart thing to do here.
No thanks.
Saving your lungs for the maneuvers?
Yeah, I can't wait for the action to start.
It's just a simulation.
Those 2 guards out there, do not kill them.
I have a feeling there's more to it than we expect.
Otherwise, the alarm will automatically raise for no reason whatsoever.
Gather round, gentlemen.
Probably because there's a meeting.
This is number 11. Do you read me?
Interferes in the silence.
Affirmative. Go ahead, number 3.
Good evening, number 1. President Galbraith still believes in a simulated state of war and has just authorized the SPADs to supervise the Army during the maneuvers. Over.
Good. Number 5.
I'll be receiving the list of those supporting the cause tomorrow. Number 9 will hand it to me at the plaza. Over.
Number 11.
The arms shipment will arrive tonight. My men are eager to serve the cause. Over.
Excellent. What about number 3?
That's us!
I have his military file here. I removed it from the Pentagon to block the FBI's investigation.
Good. As for number 17, no need to continue this search. I have something here that she will definitely come and claim. This meeting is adjourned, gentlemen. Good night.
Huh. The missus is gonna have something.
I'll walk you out.
Privileged to meet you, Colonel McCall.
He's even more impatient than his men, isn't he, Colonel?
Very perceptive of you, General.
And the cause all does one nice evil laughter from it.
I just got all that on tape. Now find Roland's file. You can blow this thing wide open.
Yep, so that's pretty much, that's the long and short of it. Now we do, from this point on, we do not actually have to worry about stealth, which is actually really nice. But, you know what, like I said, there's not that much body armor or medkits here, so you kind of still want to, but, you know, if you don't have a choice, you know. But yeah, if Steve Roland's file happens to be on McCall's desk right in his tent, so one thing we want to do is grab that file really quickly.
I don't know where McCall
and the key.
plans to send his stock of weapons, but we're going to blow it up.
Explosions. Nothing makes a good spy thriller other than explosions. Well, I don't know, I could probably think of a few other things. But yeah, now that we take care of that, we'll just continue on to the next area, which happens to have all the niceties of a big, that would make for a big kaboom. Oh, and I completely screwed everything up. I should have waited to that. And like I said, they raised the alarm, and we no longer have to, and stealth is no longer an option. But thankfully, stealth is no longer needed as an option. Unfortunately, I would have liked it if I had grenades available to lob into there, but oh well, can't have everything. But, yep, it's pretty much from here on in, all you really need to do is just clear out the area. I mean, it's not necessary, but, you know, I mean, they're gonna die in an explosion anyway. But, you know, I would still do it just so I could get all the assault rifle ammo. That assault rifle is probably one of the most precious things you will have here. And beyond that, though, once we get that, it's very straightforward. Very straightforward. Sorry, I'm losing my breath here. So, like, now that we are near the end, though, I honestly felt very comfortable just going in and Ramboing everything. You're worried about using your last cigarette when you're close to a batch of explosives. I don't get these bad sometimes. Oh well. And yeah, make sure, now that we have everything there, we collect all the ammo, and the hangar to the explosives bay is, weapons bay is pretty much locked down, so take out your lockpick, pick it, open the door, do not go in. There are a bunch of explosive barrels there. For obvious reasons, you will die if one stray shot happens to go there. And unless you're playing on like super expert, those stray shots will set the barrels off and kill you. So, yeah, do what I just did, clear out everything first. But yeah, now we got an M60. Awesome. We also got we also got 2 big helmets. Still sounds wrong. And, well, there's not really much else to this level. All we need to do is, sadly, I was a complete fool and did not realize the door was right in front of me. Obviously, I really need to work with my brightness settings there. But, that said, all we do, plant the bomb, and run like hell, because that's the end of the level, ladies and gentlemen. We sit back, kick back, and enjoy the kaboom! Nothing like... Folks, enjoy this kaboom. This is a hard level, and it is just worth it. Just to see this, but... Well, there's not much to do other than that, than to escape, so thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed your time. Until next time, I'm Dave, and...
Nice work. Now get back to the boat.
And I'm Dave, and this has been a preview of tomorrow's episode, of next week's episode. So, take care, everybody, and remember, enjoy those explosive moments.